Hello everyone, welcome to the Sunday Guardian show by Joyeeta Basu. I'm the editor of the Sunday Guardian, published from New Delhi. Today I want to discuss a very interesting report by our bureau chief Abhinandan Mishra. Now the headline of the report says RJD and JDU likely to merge into one entity. Yes, I am speaking of Rashtriya Janata Dal of Lalu Yadav and Tejaswi Yadav and Janata Dal United of Nitish Kumar, who recently realigned with the RJD and stayed on as Bihar Chief Minister. Now, according to this report, in the two-day RJD National Executive that took place in Delhi on 9th and 10th October, the RJD passed a resolution that gave power to Lalu Yadav and his son Tejaswi to change the name, poll symbol and other related issues of the party, RJD that is. Now, this move is a precursor to the merger of the two parties, where Nitish Kumar will become party president and will be devoting his time taking on the BJP nationally, and at the same time, the Tejaswi Yadav will become Bihar Chief Minister. Now, if you are looking at it, this is likely to happen by the beginning of next year. Now, which may pose, this unification may pose a problem for the BJP, because theoretically at least these two parties together are likely to command about 60 to 65% of the total vote share. The RJD says that it has the support of the Yadavs and Muslims, who together comprise 35 to 40% of the total voters of Bihar, while Nitish Kumar's JDU claims to have the support of 20 to 25% of the voters. Now, JDU is of course counting in all the smaller caste groups, including EBCs, meaning extremely backward classes. Now, RJD and JDU are coming together primarily because they know that if they make the voting a triangular contest, meaning RJD, JDU and BJP separately, they will be trounced by the BJP. So, they cannot let the anti-BJP vote to get split. So, automatically, if a caste consolidation happens in Bihar, then the BJP is in trouble. However, any merger will not be able to save even the JDU. Now, Lalu and Nitish come from the same socialist stock and are anyway in government together. So, the merger on paper may not be a problem, at least on the surface. But the execution of the merger will be a problem when it comes to the division of portfolios, party posts, etc. Now, if you ask me, merger is going to become an existential problem for many JDU leaders, because the dominant faction in the new party will be the RJD. Now, even if Nitish is party president, let's face it, on its own, JDU is not a big player, whatever it might be claiming. Now, it has always needed either the BJP or the RJD to stay relevant, actually to prop it up. Now, so it is but natural that Nitish's party people will have to make way for the stronger faction in the merged entity. Now, what we will be also watching out is how the merger affects JDU's vote bank. Now, even otherwise, things are not exactly rosy between the two parties, RJD and JDU. And voices are already rising that the RJD will finish the JDU sooner than later. Also, if you ask me, it's a little sad that Nitish Kumar, in spite of being in power for nearly 2 decades, neither has been able to build a base for his party in Bihar, nor does he have anything to showcase as a big achievement. Now, because of this, he has to fall back on caste when he has to win an election. But no caste or community is a monolith, and differences of opinion and accordingly differences in voting pattern will always be there. It's for this it is said that elections are more about chemistry than about arithmetic. Now, the other serious problem is law and order. In public perception at least, Nitish's biggest claim to fame, law and order, is being laid to waste with his joining hands with the RJD. Lalu's party's record in this area is not okay. Now, there is already buzz on the ground about the law and order deteriorating in Bihar. There was recently a robbery of a train. Now, people are talking. So, this is one area that should make these two parties worried. As for Nitish's PM dreams, make no mistake, he's a big dreamer. However, just because he has been chief minister for eons, does that make him eligible to be prime minister among a clutch of leaders who say they are united, but in reality are divided by their personal ambitions? Now, even if the new merged entity wins 100% of Bihar's 40 seats, which is a statistical impossibility, why will a Mamata or KCR want to give up their claim in case they too win 100% of their seats? Now, I'm talking about a hypothetical situation where all the opposition parties win 100% of the seats they contest. Again, I'm saying statistical impossibility. Now, incidentally, why is Nitish going for a merger even when knowing it will result in an existential crisis for his party? Is his desire to become prime minister fueling this merger plan? Nitish on his own can win a handful of seats, maybe 5-10. While as the president of the merged party, he has the potential to win a larger number of seats and can be at par with leaders like Mamata, KCR and Stalin. But at the same time, what if Congress wins more seats than his new party? Will it give up its own claim to power in favor of Nitish? And last but not the least, it is hoped that Nitish Kumar presents a new vision for the country. Just running around to ensure that the parties come on board will not make the opposition a viable force. Nitish has to provide a new direction to the country. Talking of imposing prohibition as his greatest achievement may not inspire the states outside Bihar to vote for the opposition. In fact, Nitish Kumar just needs to cross to Uttar Pradesh and realize his limitations. He does not have any impact on voter psyche in UP, nor does RJD, and that state is his immediate neighbor. In conclusion, I would stick my neck out and say that if this merger happens, it will spell doom for JDU. But then Nitish seems willing to sacrifice JDU at the altar of his prime ministerial dreams. Thanks for watching. Until the next time.